name is Martin Christensen, and I work as an independent consultant, and I have a rant to share with you. I hope you like it. Here goes. So, back when most of us were young, there was this thing that we nowadays call waterfall, invented by Winston Royce. It had a few distinct phases to go through before coding to make sure we would build the right product for the stakeholders, in a good way. The original process model was, of course, misunderstood. The content in the phases grew over time, and time to market got very, very long. Poor old Royce grew old and died while trying to explain what he really meant. Then Agile came running around the corner with shorter feedback loops and small batches to counter this issue. The intention from the beginning in Agile was to keep the reasoning behind the phases, but do it a little bit differently. But you know that. Over time, we found that the urge to leave the bureaucracy of waterfall and shipping things faster was too strong to let people remember the good things with the phases and use, for instance, requirements engineering, which is a pretty good way to help us understand what to build before starting to build whatever, because we could. Yep, there were indeed some good things with waterfall, but we didn't listen to our elders. Anyway, we've had a strong delivery focus in the IT world since then. It has worked okay-ish, actually, up to the point where the user experience got to be a major factor in the competition. That is, whether people want to use our products or not. This disruption in the market happened pretty early in the life of Agile. That means it's already been 15 to 20 years of churning out features very few people want. The root of that problem is the way we think about the world. Every organization, no matter how lauded, how aspirational, how trusted, is still at the end of the day comprised of very fallible humans. Basically, we all think we know what other people want. And the world is complex and chaotic because of this same reason. There are a lot of people, both on the inside of our organizations and outside, doing things that can't be predicted. It can be argued that this becomes increasingly important to consider and tackle for every day that passes. So we need to deeply understand the impact of the things we send out in the world. It's time to reclaim building the right thing over just building things. This time around, though, let's use a structure that helps us not to fall victim neither to our own biases nor the moving targets, who are the people, users, customers, whatever you want to call them, out there. A structure that doesn't become too bureaucratic. A structure that helps us remember that we need to do more problem discovery and not just focus on problem solving, no matter how fun that is. This structure is based on us taking a scientific approach to the problem, actually researching what the problem is and validating every possible solution we come up with to see how well it solves that problem. So what could such a structure look like? Well, this one, the Holistic Product Discovery Framework, is based on a user experience method called the Double Diamond, which resembles scientific method. It helps us understand which problems to solve and if the solution is good enough. In this framework, the Double Diamond is not only used for understanding the user value, as it was intended to, but also business value and technical and organizational feasibility. Fundamentally, it helps us practically answer the following questions for every idea that we have. To put it simple, the key question that we need to dare to start asking again, regardless of everything else, is why? Why should we build this idea that someone just had? Why is it a good thing for the world? And that is what I wish for you to take with you from this rant. If you now feel convinced that we need to focus on building the right thing, to use product discovery in our product development, there's a book. It is, of course, being written continuously, improved and optimized, and I need your feedback to make it even more right for you. Thank you for listening.